Hey everybody, it's Mark T here, and
I wish I sold some of those cookies for that Ren Fair.
j-
I kind of wish I did.
there we go, cookies.
I
On
ate
the
them
happy.
all. I ate them all.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
cheesecake.
No, I ate the cheesecake too.
Yeah, I know.
Ciel Phantom Hive could never have such decadent treats as us.
No, I wish
Oh,
I had.
everything he eats has like arsenic and lead in it.
Sure.
No, you would be amazed just how many poisonous chemicals. Remember, people usually just think, oh yeah, being a hat maker just makes you fucking insane. Like, being a hat maker is just an illness. Ugh.
And we are.
Anywho's weasel.
We're here to review episode 6 of the current arc,
Of the current year.
current year of the
My
current.
review of current year. Not good. Nope. Don't think it's gonna age well.
Oh my god, let's get to the
Bad
point.
vintage. No, we're gonna guffaw and guffaw until the sun burns out. This is what it feels like to be like that second quarter of that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd heard people talk about it, and I'm like, absolutely, all that talk of like this being where the budget is just it's not gonna work on me.
Yeah.
Because the problem is Sebastian is like, it goes all black and white, and Sebastian's primarily like, he is the Black Butler because he's actually secretly the goo from X-Files. Okay, apropos of fucking nothing, but I watched an evil clown movie, and at one point he pinned a guy down and like vomited out black guck, and it's never explained, and it was just like, is it a consistent thing that demons are black? The black guck from the X-Files, because Sebastian's the black goo from X-Files, and this clown was full of the black goo from X-Files. Am I missing like a key frame of reference that like demons were at one point like commonly portrayed as being either full of black goo or just being black goo? I guess it's like the whole black is evil thing. I don't know. But yeah, Sebastian turns into a whole bunch of black goo, and it's supposed to be a really, really cool bit of animation, but like it's mostly just black with some subtle lines of like blues and purple that are supposed to like add definition to it. The everything getting monochrome was cool, but like the big him taking over the room thing kind of fell flat for me.
Yeah.
But then we get the big takeaway. Ciel is a fundamentally terrible, selfish, sociopathic person capable of growth or care, and that love or caring for him or kindness could never have fixed him. He needs like a big rapey dude to be like, I'm an allegory for abuse or rape at you until you get back to being a little bratty fucking little bitch boy. Stop being so helpless. And Ciel's like, yep, I guess I do.
Just to clarify, we learned this, post him burning down an orphanage
Yeah,
with a bunch of
I was
Baba.
gonna bring that up. Like, you literally had a season end with him going, aha, I sure do love being evil and hurting people. I love that. I wish they were alive so that I could tell them it was so pointless. And then watch them die as the hope fades from their eyes. And Sebastian literally responds by going, holy shit, I'm a fucking demon from hell. I am literally, like, ontologically evil, and even I find that fucked up. Like Sebastian is literally, if you look at his DNA, you'd be like, there's an evil gene in you. It's the fucking serial killer gene from fucking Riverdale. You'd find that encoded in his DNA, and even he's like, I think that's fucked. I kill people, and even I think that's fucked up.
I am excited that the story will move forward from this now that we have Ciel out of his swaddled phase.
I will say also I think they kind of beefed it with the shot where Finney's dragged out. You can much more easily tell he's actually trying to pull away from Sebastian, but because they basically cut off almost everything above his knee, it looks like he's just being dragged out easily. And like the scene's a little too dark, so you can't see like the bend in his upper knee because it's barely there.
Yeah.
So it really just also like this is like actual just writing flaw that like it's hard to buy that the servants would just be like, well, Sebastian threw you out. We can't push back against them. Sebastian, they're just that door's just indestructible. I guess Finney could not get through it. Like I feel like Finney and the servants get pushed out of the scene just way too easily to be believable.
I do like the aftermath of Ciel like coming
But
out
yeah,
of the
the opening bit, the opening joke comedy bit with worst fictional John Brown not killing any slave owners. That's a bad John Brown.
Yeah.
And Sebastian, and absolutely the bits with Sieglinde and Wolfram, and the bits after that with the servants and us getting like hints at a reveal.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to tell you, but like, have you figured out what's going on with this curse?
No, actually, I haven't.
What?
But yeah.
But yeah, like that stuff was really strong. Like it's just the middle part of the episode's kind of weak.
Yes. There's one thing I can say I really enjoyed about this arc so far is that we get a lot more Finney. And I mean,
Yes,
he's my
absolutely.
favorite character. So why wouldn't I be happy for him to be
It's
there?
why Finney being so easily pushed out just feels like wrong.
I gotta be honest. I would have preferred they just stretched this out into a full on fight.
Yeah.
Like it's as different as that would be from the manga. I just think it would be funny.
I think actually just having Sebastian just knock him out
Yeah.
would have worked better. It would be like the first time he's like physically reprimanded them.
Yeah.
You can have a scene where it's like, I am so sorry I had to render you unconscious, but it is my plan to help the masters worked out. I hope you can forgive me.
At some point, I
You can
do.
even have like the funny moment of like them being surprised that Sebastian actually apologized, and then Ciel apologizes, and they're somehow even more surprised.
That almost never happens.
Yeah, like I think like even in the original manga you could have fixed that, but like, look, Black Butler was never a 10 to 10. I'll take this 8. I'll take this 8.
In any case, I can't say that there is any episode this season that was
Yeah,
bad.
I think the way you put it is like in any other season, this episode would have been one of the best. But like the sheer strength of the rest of the season makes it look like the weakest episode.
But yeah, we're finally done with the run around, and we're finally getting to the main plot.
Yeah.
I believe.
Every arm needs an elbow. You got to have that little bend. You know, you got to have that little bit in between. That's like it's less substantial, but it's necessary. We had to get this plot done, and we had to have it stretch out enough that we could have like the character moments.
Mm.
It needed to go on long enough that the queen gets impatient, and that like Sieglinde is given some like moments to be pulled between two worlds. Like we need to stretch out this much, and stuff has happened to keep it from being boring.
Yeah.
It's like that thing where like, you know, you can never thwart stage 1 in a video game. The villain always has to make away with the artifact, because if it can't, like the plot can't happen, and if Ciel was just pulled out right away, like Sieglinde wouldn't have gone through the torment of like it being of wanting to go out, and like there wouldn't have been like a clock ticking down so that like everyone's like pushed.
Yeah.
So yeah. Again, unfortunately, there will be no clock in the next few seasons. We got to do a fucking Battle of the Bands and shit, because fucking Yano went shit. This is gonna be the last 3 arcs. The last 3-part arc, maybe 4 parts. I gotta use every fucking moment.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes, and honestly, not a bad episode. But yeah. So
It was a bad episode whenever he had to just focus on Ciel or Sebastian because they're poopy and the worst characters.
I
Give me
mean,
more Sieglinde and Wolfram. Make this. The problem with Black Butler is just every time it's like, why is the show not about these other characters?
the thing is, we have barely gone on tangents in these episodes. Like,
Yeah,
we just don't go on tangents
the
anymore.
tangent level on this is a true mark of indictment on Ciel's character growth.
Yeah. Thank you
Uh,
for joining us, and we will see you next Sunday, hopefully.
Actually, wait. Do you think him being full of black goo was because he's a clown and not a demon?
I-
Is Sebastian a clown?